As I told our team, in this thing, sometimes the other team plays better than you do, and they played better than we did, obviously. We didn't rebound very well. We had our shots and squandered some opportunities. But I tip my cap on this particular evening to their team, their players. John, they had a good plan. Quick turnaround for both of us. They had Clemson at home on Saturday. Of course, we were in here on Saturday, but they did a nice job. So nothing more than that.
Mike, they shot very, very well. What makes them so difficult to defend? You guys did a pretty good job on Filipowski, but it seemed like the guards really were able to get downhill a lot.
Yeah, they set that top ball screen, which is difficult, and they can all use it. Proctor, Roach was good tonight. McLean. Caleb is very good with it, and our coverages we've gotten to now help in, which makes it difficult. They're spraying a thing out to whoever else is off the ball. They had a couple of offensive rebounds sprayed onto the perimeter for made threes in the first half. Just they were, again, David, they were better than we were.
What did you think of the way you guys played offensively?
They took us out of some things. They made it very difficult for us in some of our actions that we've been good with. They were good. Proctor, I don't remember Proctor being so long. Holy smokes, he's 6'5", good-looking young man. They were good there.
Mike, Duke out-rebounded you guys on the offensive glass 10-4, 58 in second chance points. What was Duke able to do to take advantage of the glass, and how much did you guys miss?
A lot of that, Tim, a lot of that was us in rotation. We're in rotation. Shot goes up, and, we don't have a guard chipping down to take that, and that's easier said than done. That's Filipovich, that's Ryan Young, that's Mark Mitchell. And all of that is created by dribble penetration a lot of times. So I would attribute that to that point.
And then Duke was 9 for 17 from 3 tonight. It seemed like they were able to get a lot of spaces on the perimeter at times. What were they able to do to achieve that?
Be interested to go back and watch it tonight. How many of those came out offensive rebounds? A couple at the end of the clock. Roach's shot at the buzzer at the half was a big shot to push it to 6. You've got to guard the ball, and the way our ball screen defense is designed, that hedge is there for a purpose. That is to stop the ball. And really, really good, very good here of late. Duke was better offensively than we were defensively.
Mike, was there something, whether it was the inside or three-pointers, that you were trying to take away from Duke that you just weren't able to execute tonight?
Well, Mark, when you're playing a team such as them with Filipowski on the interior, he's such a good player, and then those guards, those 4 guards, Roach looked healthy to me, played very well. That's a lot on you. I'd like to think that there was something that you could eliminate. That's easier said than done as well.
And then last year at Cameron, their defensive pressure was what really got to you. Was there something different with their defense today that made it a handful?
Proctor does a good job on Hunter. I think I heard he scored 15. He really worked to get that 15. He only had 4 points at the half, and both of those were off a design play to get him backdoor just to loosen Proctor up. Proctor does a good job with him. His length is bothersome, and you got Filipowski switching on to him some. So I don't want to take anything away from their plan and how they guarded us.
Colby.
Coach, you mentioned that difficult top ball screen action they were running. How do you feel Kidd and Poteet did hedging in that action? How do you adjust that moving forward?
It would take me a bit to describe it. Why I got to coach it better. So I can't give you. It'd take me too long, Colby. There's a lot that goes into it, especially in the middle third. In the middle third, with a player like those guards, that's a load. You can't let the ball screen get to the primary defender, and that happened on a number of occasions. Some on Couture, who's terrific in guarding. Some on Padula. Something we'll need to shore up quickly heading to Miami next Saturday.
Mike, shooters shoot, but how would you describe Sean's shot selection tonight?
Left a bit to be desired, David. Left a bit to be desired. Now, we need him going. He has been really, really good for us here over the last bit. Thought he pressed a little bit. I think Duke had something to do with that. Those guys that they put onto Sean did a nice job. He was able to get downhill with it with some of our middle ball screens, but didn't distribute as well as he has here of late, and he's been very good doing it.
Zach, back right. Coach, you won the turnover battle by 10 and forced 14 of them, but only scored 11 points out of these. What do you think can better be done to turn these defensive stops into more scoring opportunities?
Put the ball up ahead. All right, Duke does a great job with that. All right, put the ball up ahead. Now you've got a Duke team playing transition defense and transition. It's hard to get matched up. Len Kidd, Malaysia running the floor down the middle of it. Get it out of your hands. Get the ball up the floor where you could have a 3-on-2, a 3-on-1.5, something along those lines. Got to do a better job with that.
Duke with the 38-20 advantage and the rebounding margin. What made them so tough to defend inside and just
Again, we got caught in some rotations. They shoot out of it. There's got to be somebody coming down from the top to box that guy out. And we didn't do a very good job with that. And they got a couple of kids who can really go get it, and Mitchell and Filipowski.
Last question, Tim.
Mike, MJ Collins with 17 tonight. Second straight game with double digits. Obviously, was key in the first half to keep you guys in it with 13 in the first half. What have you seen from him that he's been able to pick up his play of late?
Certainly looks a lot more confident. He's really struggled putting the ball in the hole, but he's worked at it. He's healthy. That was a cramp at the end of the game, nothing more than that. He's putting his licks in, Tim. He's a good player. We need that punch from him is important to us as we move along. Tyler Nickel had a tough night. Our team had a tough night. Better days ahead. Anything else? Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Safe travel.